lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. The American actor Robert Stack once said, "I don't mind ghost stories. It's just that I tend to give value to the storyteller rather than to the story itself." One of the best storytellers was Montague Rhodes James, better known as simply M.R. James. Of course, he is best remembered for his collection of ghost stories, which he would read to a select group of friends and students, curiously, on Christmas Eve.
Please, do come in and sit down. Pour some of this delicious brandy and warm yourself by the fire. Yes, I know why you've come. I thought after I published my account of the events that would put an end to the whole matter. Alas, it did not. And so, I gladly welcome visitors who, and, pardon the expression, want to hear the story from the horse's mouth. Very well. Here are the facts in this most extraordinary case of something as simple as a brass whistle. I was taking a holiday at a well-known golf resort, working on my handicap, so to speak, when I met an Alan Parkins, a professor of ontography at Cambridge. The study of how living creatures react to the physiographic environment. Anyway, we had both booked rooms at the Globe Inn for the week.
How was lunch today?
Well, I wouldn't recommend the halibut, but the steak is prepared nicely.
Well, after that round of golf we played, I'm surprised you have the energy to eat.
I believe we both could use a little more practice. Tell me, are you enjoying your stay at the Globe?
Well, I suppose so. I wasn't exactly keen on the extra bed in my room, but it was the only one available, so I took it.
Hopefully the weather holds up and we can play another round tomorrow.
Oh, by the way, I had a chance to go to that old ruin just down the beach.
You mean the Templar Preceptory?
Yes, one of the headquarters of the monastic Knights Templar. Anyway, as I was digging through the ruins, I came across something, well, fantastic.
Well, don't just sit there grinning like an idiot. Tell me.
I found this.
Interesting. Looks like a brass whistle.
Look at the inscription. Perhaps you can enlighten me.
Well now, on one side there seem to be 4 words, but I can't make anything out of them. On the other side, a Latin inscription, it seems to me.
Yes, my rough translation is, "Who is this, who is coming?" or something like that.
Your Latin is probably much better than mine. But tell me, when did you find this?
Just yesterday, after I arrived. Funny thing, though, on my way back to the inn, I thought that I saw someone trying to catch up with me.
What did they look like?
I couldn't really tell, but I did see that no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't catch up with me.
That is rather suspicious.
Yes, I thought so too.
So, what are you going to do with the whistle?
Well, I thought I would donate it to the museum.
Take my advice, Alan. Throw it into the sea from the cliff.
But why?
There's something about it that quite frankly seems evil.
Who is this? Who is coming? I wonder what it means. I suppose I should blow the whistle and find out. My word! Such a pleasant note. And what are these images I'm seeing? A wide, dark expanse of night? And a lonely figure. What the devil? I can't get to the window to close it. Strange. The window shut itself. Naturally, the lights go out. It must happen quite often here. At least there are candles and matches in the drawer. I hope that moaning wind doesn't go on all night. It's enough to give a person nightmares.
Brian Aldiss once said that science fiction stories are no more written for scientists than ghost stories are written for ghosts. I'll return shortly with Act 2.
The only witness to her murder cannot speak. Until now. Click. A Tale of Revenge by Winslow Swan. Now available on Amazon. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
Alan listens to the wind outside of his hotel room window, deciding that he will light a candle and read for a short while. An effort to relax his brain and try to go to sleep.
What's that? Something around the bed? Rats? Here in this hotel? Oh, damn. The match went out.
Well, Alan, fancy another round today?
Perhaps, Wilson. Perhaps. I've had the strangest encounter this morning.
What's going on now?
Last night, I lit a candle to read by, since the power went out.
Still is, from what I gather. Breakfast is going to have to be fruit.
Well, normally I would have blown the thing out before retiring, but for some reason, I didn't.
Must have been quite a waxy mess when you got up this morning.
Oh, it was, but that wasn't the strange part. Oh, come in.
Would you like any extra blankets on your bed, sir?
Ah, yes. Thank you. Yes, I believe that I should like one. It may turn colder.
Very good, sir. Which bed should I put it on?
Why, the one that I slept in last night.
I beg pardon, sir, but both were in disarray this morning.
Really? How very absurd. I suppose I disordered it more than I thought when I unpacked. I'm very sorry to have given you the extra work.
No trouble at all, sir.
Very strange. As strange as that wind last night. Back in my hometown, they would have said that someone whistled for it.
Really? I don't hold for superstition. However, well, I did whistle last night, and the wind did seem to come in answer to my call.
Alan, what happened?
There was a young boy running out of the hotel screaming that he saw someone or something.
What are you going on about?
I talked to him. He said that he saw someone waving at him from one of the upstairs rooms.
What's so unusual about that?
Wilson, he described my room.
Let's get up there. Good thing you locked your door. Anything missing?
No, not that I can. Wilson, look at the other bed. And she made up both beds.
And this is the one that you've been sleeping in?
Yes, it is. And it's still made up. But the other bed? The sheets are all tangled up. Again.
Then, who has been sleeping in the other bed?
There was a different story about a particular family of bears asking the same question. But in our tale, we are dealing with something far more terrifying than anthropomorphic animals. I'll return shortly with Act 3.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
The German philosopher Immanuel Kant once said, "Ghost stories are always listened to and well received in private, but pitilessly disavowed in public." For my own part, ignorant as I am of the way in which the human spirit enters the world and the way in which he goes out of it, I dare not deny the truth of many such narratives.
I was asleep for possibly an hour. Something, I'm not sure what, woke me. I thought that I heard a noise coming from the other bed.
What sort of noise?
A shaking noise. More than any rat could cause, but my terror was nothing until I saw... God help me. I saw a figure sitting up in what I know was an empty bed. I jumped out of bed and ran to the window where my only weapon was a wooden walking stick. I should have never have done that.
What happened next?
The figure, in one smooth motion, left the bed and blocked my only exit, my door, with its arms outstretched. There was no way out. My terror had increased, and I would have rather jumped out the window than have that thing touch me.
What did you see, Alan?
I saw this thing begin to move in a stooping posture, groping around the room with its arms. I realized that the thing must have been blind. I saw it dart over to the bed and begin to search for me. Not finding me, it began to feel its way onto the floor, and for the first time I saw its face.
What did he look like?
No, Wilson, not he. It. It had the face of crumpled linen. No features, just crumpled linen. It began to sweep around the room, and in a moment, I felt its hand brush across my face. I screamed. That was when it was on me in a flash, trying to push me out the window. Get off of me! Help! Help! Help me! Help me!
And that's when I broke in?
And you saw it.
I must admit that I did see something, but when I got to you, hanging halfway out the window, there was no one else there.
Its face. Its horrible face. It was only an inch from mine. I will never forget it.
There was only a heap of bedclothes by the window. I helped my friend back to bed and spent the rest of the night in the other bed. As you can imagine, the events have cast a heavy shadow on the professor's nerves. Even a solitary scarecrow in a field has cost him more than one sleepless night. As for the whistle, I told Parkins that I would throw it into the sea as far as I could. However, here it is. Would you like to blow the whistle?
American author Gillian Flynn once said, "I'm a huge fan of ghost stories. That sort of slow build, the suspense and the questioning about whether you're imagining something or if it's real." I'll return shortly with a final word.
Have you heard any good books lately? Audiobooks from Winslow Swan, now available on Spotify.
James perfected a method of storytelling which has since become known as Jamesian. The tale usually includes the following elements: a setting in an English village, seaside town, or country estate, or an ancient town; a nondescript and rather naive gentleman scholar as protagonist, often of a reserved nature; and finally, the discovery of an old book or other object that somehow unlocks, calls down the wrath, or at least attracts the unwelcome attention of a supernatural menace, usually from beyond the grave. Our cast included Mick Davis, Raven Adams, and Patience Adams. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan.
And now a preview of our next tale.
But I thought you said that there were only 5 rooms.
But there were. At least last night there were.
Maybe you simply miscounted.
I can assure you, Opal, that there were only 5 rooms in this dollhouse.
Oh, but as you can see, there are now 7 rooms. Maybe the dolls decided they needed more room.
This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us through the doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully. Epilogue.
The butler did it.
"4 years, 12 seasons, over 150 produced nightmares." Join Crimson McKenzie and Winslow Swan live this Monday, April 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, celebrating 4 years behind the doorway to nightmare, 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 nightmare. We will be lurking for you. It lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. The Ghost Story. That wonderfully delicious way of raising the small hairs on the back of your neck and sending shivers down your spine. At least, that is my reaction. Perhaps you have told such a story either from your own imagination or something strange that has happened to you. As in the case of Mr. Raymond Dillard, a collector of rare and unusual artifacts. He is currently in the shop of Mr. Eric Cheddars, discussing the price of one of those treasures.
80, 90, $100, and that is quite generous.
Hand-carved? Mahogany wood, complete with the original dowels, it's worth at least $500.
Not in the best of condition at all, Mr. Cheddars. Now is it?
Surprising there's anything left of it.
It's going to cost a small fortune just to get it back into shape.
Now, we both know that you're going to make a profit on this. How about $300?
How about 150?
A dollhouse, circa 1780, and you're only offering 150? Make it 250.
You drive a hard bargain, Mr. Cheddars. Well, I can be equally as hard here. 150 and $1 more. 151, my final offer.
Mr. Dillard, you have to understand. I'm not going to make a dime off of this at that price. And things have been, well, difficult lately.
Have it delivered to my home by 5, will you? That's a good man.
Did he take it?
Got 150 out of him, the old miser.
Good riddance to that horrible thing. And it couldn't go to a more deserving man.
I couldn't agree more, Beth.
Do you think... once it's gone, we won't...
Don't you worry, my love. I believe we won't have any more restless nights.
And you paid how much for it?
Only a 151, and I can easily get 1,000 for it. Yes, Opal, it was definitely a steal.
Have you looked inside yet?
I was just about to. Let me start the recorder so that I can make a good assessment. There we are. Recording number 2513 on new acquisition Raymond Dillard. We have a beautiful doll's house, hand-carved out of what appears to be mahogany wood. Now, let's open it up and see what we have.
Oh my, it's simply beautiful.
Yes, it is. We have, let me see, 5 rooms that you would normally find.
I count 6, Raymond.
Yes, I suppose you are correct. 6 rooms, 3 on the ground floor, 3 upstairs.
And look at the details. Miniature paintings on the wall. The furniture is in perfect shape.
We have what appears to be a family. Mother and father, 2 children, a boy and girl, and obviously a grandfather.
Raymond, look.
At what, Opal? What do you see?
For an instant, I thought I saw another doll in the upstairs bedroom closet.
Nothing there now, at least. I don't see anything.
Perhaps it was simply a trick of the light.
Well, it is getting late. Both of our minds are playing tricks. I'll give it a good once-over tomorrow.
Maybe you could simply call him and tell him... Explain to him.
Beth, I thought we were going to forget about it.
But, what if something were to, happen.
Oh, are you really that worried about it?
Eric, we counted 5 dolls, right?
Only 6 rooms until
the other night, when we both saw...
I'll call Mr. Dillard first thing in the morning.
I just pray that nothing happens before then.
From ghoulies and ghosties and long-legged beasties and things that go bump in the night, good Lord, deliver us. An old prayer, but one that I believe all of us has uttered at some time. I'll return shortly with Act 2.
It is in all of us, waiting, watching, growing. Evil Within by Winslow Swan, now available on Amazon.
The actor Anthony Hopkins once said, "The magical, supernatural force that is with us every second is time. We can't even comprehend it. It is such an illusion. It's such a strange thing."
Opal, come in here quick. Look at the dollhouse.
Okay, so what am I supposed to... Oh, dear Lord.
Yes, you do see it, don't you?
What could have happened?
Tell me what you see first.
The old man, the grandfather doll. We put him in an upstairs bed last night.
But look at him now.
He's in the bed, but now there's a butcher knife buried in his chest. And blood, or what looks like blood, is covering the bed.
Where exactly did that dollhouse come from?
I told you yesterday. I got it from an estate closeout.
And that's all you know?
No, that isn't all he knows. Tell him. Or would you rather I told him?
Tell me what, Miss Cheddars?
Look, it was all just a bad dream, and...
Mr. Dillard, you saw it, didn't you? The old man lying in bed with a knife sticking out of his chest?
How did you know?
Take my advice, Mr. Dillard. Burn the whole thing. Dolls and all.
Why are we still awake?
Because we both need to see whatever may happen.
I don't understand what you mean. Oh, God, look.
I see it, but I don't believe it.
Just look. The children. They're...
But we only turned our backs for a minute.
But there, see? The children have been decapitated in their bedroom. Their bodies on the floor, but their heads sitting on the beds, and the room is covered in blood.
Well, Mr. Dillard, did you destroy the dollhouse?
No, Mrs. Chetters, I didn't. But I do want you or Mr. Chetters to tell me just what is going on.
We don't really know ourselves. It started the night I brought the dollhouse into the shop. I took it in the back to our apartment to get a better look inside and to assess the price.
Never mind all that. What happened?
I saw it first, Mr. Dillard. The figure in the closet in the upstairs bedroom.
Then the murder of the grandfather and the 2 children.
What happens after that?
We don't know. Eric sold the damn thing to you.
There is one other thing, Mr. Dillard. Beth saw the shadow of another figure that first night. But by the second night, well, tell him what you saw, Beth.
I swear I saw the figure of a man in our own closet. And he was holding an axe.
Author Ransom Riggs wrote in his book, Mrs. Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, quote, "In that narrow cut of light, I saw a face that seemed to have been transplanted directly from the nightmares of my childhood." I'll return shortly with Act 3. Meet Jerry Connors, family man, businessman, psychopathic killer. The Convincer by Winslow Swan, now available on Amazon. Jerry Connors, he can convince you to do anything, even die. The author Richard Matheson once said, "I think that we are yearning for something beyond the everyday." And I will tell you, I don't believe in the supernatural. I believe in the supernormal.
"1 o'clock. That seems to be the time something happens.
But what are we supposed to do?
Just keep looking at the dollhouse. If anything is going to happen, I want to witness it.
And what if nothing happens?
Then perhaps we have broken whatever supernatural thing is going on. Now, keep watching.
What was that?
I'm not sure. It came from the bedroom.
Oh, Raymond, let's just take this thing and throw it into the river. Someone's in the bedroom.
Look, we took our eyes off the dollhouse, and now, don't you see it?
The figures of the parents. They're both, oh God. They're in the kitchen. Their heads on the table.
And the entire room is covered in blood.
Don't leave me here.
I'm just going to see what is making that. Oh, my Lord. No, it can't be.
What do you see?
An axe leaning against the wall, and it's covered in blood.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Mr. Dillard.
Never mind all that. Just tell me everything you know about that dollhouse.
Should have told you before you bought it. It was handcrafted by
A what, Mr. Cheddars?
a serial killer. They called it his therapy. He crafted the whole house, including the dolls. Then, before his execution, he said that his soul would always be in the house, not only reenacting his crime, but claiming more victims. Consider yourself lucky, Mr. Dillard.
From all the accounts that I have heard, Mr. Raymond Dillard returned home, gathered up the dollhouse, and burned it in the backyard. Whenever someone asks him about it, he simply shakes his head, remembering the image of the bloody axe in the kitchen. I'll return with a final word.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store, t-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
British film director Terence Fisher once asked if he believed in the supernatural. His answer? Oh yes, certainly. I can't accept that you die and that's the end. Physically, maybe it is a fact, but there is something about the mind that is more than that. Perhaps Mr. Fisher was on to something. What are your thoughts? Our cast included Dave Arkipov, Annie Mick Davis, and Crimson McKenzie. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan.
And now, a preview of our next tale.
Smell that clean mountain air. I'm already starting to feel better.
I'm very happy for you, Dan. Too bad it won't last for long.
Emily, don't point that gun at me!
Unfortunately, it's the only way to get rid of you.
This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us to the Doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into your terrifying imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully.
Epilogue.
Oi! The butler did it!
The Doorway to Nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. Perhaps you know the song, or have heard a variation of it. The Cat Came Back was written in 1893 by Harry S. Miller. It tells the story of old Mr. Johnson, who, try as he might, could not get rid of an old yellow cat. It has become, believe it or not, a rather popular children's song.
Hey, how's that Johnson contract coming along?
Should have it signed by this weekend, Mr. Hawkins.
Mr. Hawkins? Now, come on, Emily. It's me, David.
I just assumed while we were in the office
That you're a partner of. 10 years we've been the head of this law firm, and yet you still call me Mr. Hawkins.
I'm sorry, David. I suppose it's just become a habit.
Well, habits can be broken, all right? So just try for me, okay?
I'll try. Now, can we finish this stuff up?
Sure, yeah, what's left to go over?
There is the property over on Landover Drive.
Oh, yeah, that abandoned machine shop. Almost forgot about that. What have you learned?
I was over there the other day. Some of the machines look pretty good. No power to the place, though.
Do we know who the owner is?
Whoever they are, they seem to be invisible. I've got our best investigator looking into it. We should know something by next week.
Fine. Is that everything?
Well, there is one other thing.
If it's what I think it is...
Mr. Hawkins! David, you deserve to retire. You've built this law firm up, and I simply want to buy you out. It is a good offer.
It's okay, Emily. I'm sure it is a great offer. It's just... I don't know. What would I do if I didn't have the firm?
You're barely doing anything now. Don't get me wrong, David. You're definitely vital. But you haven't been in a courtroom in almost 6 months. You deserve to retire.
Okay. I'll look over your proposal and let you know something Friday. Good enough?
I'm sure you will like my proposal.
Sit down, Emily.
Is everything okay, David?
I looked over your offer, and it's a very good offer. But, well, I'm gonna have to turn it down.
I understand.
I just don't know what I would do with myself with all that extra time.
I still think you deserve to get away from the office. How do you feel about the mountains?
What are you hinting at, Emily?
My family owns a cabin. Very secluded. Why don't you go and get away? Rest. Maybe walk one of the hiking trails.
Don't think I'm getting enough exercise, huh?
No, nothing like that. But you could use a weekend away from everything. Picture this. No cell phone service, no traffic, no ringing office phones, no courtrooms, just pure nature and peaceful quiet.
Hey, that does sound nice. And you wouldn't mind?
Here are the keys. And here are the directions.
By golly, you're right. It's Friday anyway. So I'll go home, pack up a few things, and I'll take you up on that weekend getaway offer of yours. Just smell that wonderful mountain air. So clean. I think after I make a little dinner, I'll relax on the porch. This is going to be a pretty good weekend.
Hello, David.
Emily, what are you doing here? I thought that...
Actually, I'm not here. At least no one knows that I'm here. Except for you.
Emily, what are you doing with that gun?
Quite obviously pointing it at you. You really should have sold me your half of the firm.
You'll never get away with it.
But of course I will. I have everything planned. I'm going to tell everyone on Monday that I haven't heard from you. We will report you missing, and I'll even head up a search party. And no one will ever find you.
If you have never heard the song The Cat Came Back, or any of its variations, I can tell you that the cat in question definitely has 9 lives. I wonder if that could also apply to humans. I'll return shortly with Act 2.
Have you heard any good books lately? Audiobooks from Winslow Swan, now available on Spotify.
Ernest Hemingway once said, "A cat has absolute emotional honesty. Human beings, for one reason or another, may hide their feelings, but a cat does not."
Almost got it. There! Finally! You may have been more trouble than you were worth. But then, that's you all over. Now, let's put your arms in this bag. in your legs in this one. Your torso in this one. And finally, your head goes in this one. There we are. And now it's time for a road trip. Much easier than I thought it would be. 100 miles away and his arms are buried deep. Another 50 miles in the other direction and his legs are nicely placed. Good thing I found that cemetery with an open grave. Just a little more digging and now his torso will be company for someone tomorrow. And finally his head floating out to sea from the river. And now, just have to wait until Monday morning. By this time next month, the firm will be completely mine. So nice to finally be home.
And about time, too.
What? Who is that? What are you doing here?
I'm surprised at you, Emily. Don't you recognize me?
Hawkins? But you're dead. Cut up and spread all over.
It's a funny thing about death. You know, you really don't know what to expect. Like, well, for example, I got to the other side there and, well, the ones in charge, they took pity on me. So they put me back together so that I could get my revenge!
No, you can't come back. Stay away from me.
I can't wait to get my hands. my hands. Oh, what's happening? What's happening to me?
Looks like you're slowing down, David.
No! I was promised.
Doesn't look like you made it, David. Unfortunately, you have made more work for me. That's okay. I still have that barrel of acid in the basement. Remember, David? You asked me to keep it here. Can't remember why, but how fortuitous that it is here. There. Let's see you come back from that. Sorry, I can't stay. I need to get back to the cabin and make sure that you didn't leave anything there. Oh, don't worry about the car. It makes my story more believable. How you must have taken a walk and something happened to you.
Well, it's about time you showed up.
No! How can it be? You couldn't possibly have came back from that.
You should have stuck around. Made sure that I was all dissolved. I managed to climb out before the acid got all of me.
No, it's not possible. Your skeleton. Flesh hanging from your bones. Stay back!
Oh no, I shall have my revenge. You hear me? I will have, no, it's not fair.
Not enough in you. Well, that's okay. I know the perfect way to get rid of you. And believe me, there will be nothing left to come back.
The author Nathaniel Hawthorne once said, "We sometimes congratulate ourselves at the moment of waking from a troubled dream. It may be so the moment after death." I'll be back shortly with Act 3. Meet Jerry Connors, family man, businessman, psychopathic killer. The Convincer by Winslow Swan. Now available on Amazon. Jerry Connors. He can convince you to do anything, even die.
Hey guys, this is Crimson.
And this is Swan. And we'd love to know what you think of the stories.
Even if it's bad.
So leave us a comment.
Or give us a thumbs up.
Thank you.
Death has but one terror, that it has no tomorrow, said American philosopher Eric Hoffer.
You've never been here, have you, David? This is that old machine shop. Oh, over there? That's a press. An industrial hydraulic machine press. One of the largest. 88 feet high. And plenty of room. To press your bones into dust. There we go. Snug as a bug in a rug. This will be the absolute last time you will come back. Hey! Your hand! Let me go! No! The press is coming down! Let me go, Hawkins! No, David!
I told you, Emily. I will have my revenge.
David, please, let me go! The press! No! Ah!
Okay, what do you think you heard?
Well, I'm not sure, Officer Murphy. It sounded like that press starting up. And I swear I heard someone screaming.
Stevens, this warehouse has been abandoned for at least a year that I know of.
Yes, but whoever owns it still pays me to be its security guard. And damn it, I take my job seriously.
All right, Hank, calm down. I'm just saying that maybe you heard, I don't know, an alley cat?
It didn't sound like no cat to me.
Fine. You called me out here. Might as well see what's going on. Where's this machine press?
Well, come on. It's over here. Oh, my God.
What the hell is that?
It looks like a lot of blood. Oh no. Is that a hand?
I've got to call this in. Now.
But Murphy, how did the press come down?
What do you mean, Hank?
There isn't any power in this building. Hasn't been since it closed up. So, how did the machine start working?
I'm calling it in. Let the forensic team and the detectives figure this one out. Besides, I think we both need to get the hell out of here.
As Officer Murphy radios in the rather gruesome scene, the two men make a hasty retreat for the exit. You make a hasty return when I come back with a final word. When old Mr. Johnson gave the cat to someone for disposal, everyone was killed, except the cat. And the cat always came back. I certainly hope that it only applies to cats, and not corpses. Our cast included Darren Marlar, Crimson McKenzie, and William Stafford. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan.
And now a preview of our next tale.
But, Lenore, we can't keep the money. It's tainted.
Are you mental? Of course we can keep it. And we are going to keep it.
But don't you see? It's blood money. Nothing good can come of it.
Don't you give me that karma garbage. For the first time in your miserable life, you are ahead. Do you really want to just throw $250,000 away?
This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us through the doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time. Slumber peacefully.
Epilogue. The butler did it.
The butler didn't do it. Hey guys, this is Crimson.
And this is Swan. And we'd love to know what you think of the stories.
Even if it's bad.
So leave us a comment.
Or give us a thumbs up.
Thank you.
It lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. The Buddhist Tulka Thondup once said, "Karma isn't fate, nor is it a punishment imposed on us by some external agent. We create our own karma. Karma is the result of the choices that we make every moment of every day."
Almost time to close up, Lenore.
Just finishing the deposit up, Chris. Another banner day for the shop.
Don't worry. I'm sure the things will pick up when the tourist season starts.
Oh, Chris, face it. We haven't made a profit in 2 years. Why I ever bought this place is beyond me.
The same reason that you married me. Because you love us both.
No! I thought this place would be a gold mine. Boy, was I wrong. It's been nothing but a money pit.
I'm sure that things will get better.
Of course Chris was always saying that. But things never did. We'd been married for 3 years and things were only getting worse. He didn't know it yet, but I was already making plans to leave him. Make sure the display window lights are on, Chris.
I've got them.
Whoever it is, we're closed.
Hey, Lenore, come here, quick. Oh my God.
Chris, have you lost your ever-loving mind?
Quick, Lenore, lock the door.
Who do you think he is?
I don't know, but he's hurt. Bad. Look at the blood on his shirt.
What's that package he's holding?
It's okay, mister. Just let go of the package so I can see how bad you're hurt.
Here, give it to me. Oh, Lord. Is that what I think it is?
Looks like a bullet wound. He's lost a lot of blood. Call an ambulance.
He acts like he doesn't want one.
Look, mister, we can't help you. You need to go to the hospital.
Help me get him to the back.
What's going on? You can't...
Just do as I say, all right?
He doesn't look good at all. What are you going to do?
I'm going to help him. While I'm doing that, you go and clean up the blood.
But the police will want...
Never mind about the police. Just clean the dang blood up. Now! Did you get it all, Chris?
Yes, but I still say that we should call... Oh, dear God. He's...
Yeah, about 5 minutes ago.
And you did nothing?
There wasn't anything I could do. Even if we got him to the hospital, he would have died.
But you could have tried.
And wasted $250,000?
What are you talking about?
The package that he was holding. I opened it. There's a little over $250,000. See for yourself.
Lenore, we have to call the police.
Yeah, and tell him what?
I don't know.
Now look here, Christopher Everett. For the first time since we have been married, we are ahead. Don't you understand what this money means?
I understand that, but it's blood money. Besides, what are you going to do with him?
You are going to help me get him into the car. Then we are going to drive down to the docks by the bay. The sharks have been pretty active the last few days. I'm sure they're hungry.
Oh God, Lenore, you can't.
Can't I?
But what if somebody sees us?
There isn't anybody out here. Now come on. Help me throw him in.
Oh, he's alive. He's still alive.
So what? He won't be for long.
My God, Lenore, that's murder.
So, it's murder. Sharks don't know that.
Look at them. They're tearing him up.
Come on, Chris. All of that money? You'll forget this night. Ever. happened. And I promise I will help you forget.
The American spiritual leader Frederick Lenz once said, "Karma means that through your thoughts and feelings and actions, you are generating a state of mind. That state of mind has a view. That view will cause things to happen to you or not happen to you." I'll return shortly with Act 2.
It is in all of us. Waiting, watching, growing. Evil Within by Winslow Swan. Now available on Amazon. Hey guys, this is Crimson.
And this is Swan. And we'd love to know what you think of the stories.
Even if it's bad.
So leave us a comment.
Or give us a thumbs up.
Thank you.
There are many expressions that dictate what karma is. The most popular one, what goes around, comes around.
Good morning, sir. May I be of service?
Perhaps you can. You are the owner?
Lenore Everett. And yes, I am.
My name's O'Brien. Walter O'Brien. I'm a detective. Here's my badge.
Well, Detective O'Brien, what can I do for you?
Were you here last night, say around 8 or 9?
Well, we usually close around 8. Then we spend an hour counting the deposit, cleaning up before we go home.
You said we. Who else is here?
Oh, that would be my husband, Chris. We own the store together.
I see. So, he was with you last night?
Every night. Why do you ask?
You mean you don't know?
Not unless you tell me.
The bank down the street was robbed last night.
Oh, yes. I did hear something about that on the news this morning. Did they ever catch who did it?
Not yet, which is why I'm here. I was wondering if perhaps you saw something last night.
Not that I recall.
Come off it, Mrs. Everett. Do you think I'm stupid?
I really don't know what you mean, Detective.
What did you and your husband do with the money?
What money?
The $250,000 that was stolen from the bank. Now look, I'm trying to give you a break. Talk to me now, or do it downtown.
I haven't the foggiest idea what you are talking about.
Oh, you are good. Well, here's my card. If you happen to think of anything, give me a call.
Oh, they know. Lenore, they know.
They don't know a damn thing.
Then why was that detective here? I heard everything. The way you lied to him?
Will you shut up? They don't know anything. Right now, we have bigger problems.
Yeah, like the police snooping around?
No, not that. Now we know where that money came from. The problem is, what are we going to do with it?
What do you mean?
Use your head, stupid. We can't go and spend it. Banks have safeguards for things like that.
Why don't we just give it to the police? Maybe there's a reward or something.
Don't you remember, my dear husband? I killed a man for that money. Now, just let me think. I'm going to have to do a little research.
What sort of research?
How to launder $250,000.
Nice night for a walk.
What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Mind if I walk beside you?
I don't mind.
You look like a man who has a lot on his mind.
Is it that noticeable?
Oh, yeah. I make my living reading people's faces. I can almost tell what they're thinking. Well, most of the time. You know, sometimes it helps to talk to someone, even a complete stranger.
Well, thanks anyway, but this is something that I have to work out myself.
Look, Chris, it might help if...
How did you know my name is Chris?
The same way that I know that you and your wife, Lenore, have $250,000 stashed somewhere. How do you think I know that?
No, I don't know what you are talking about.
How do you think I knew where to start looking for that money? The bank was robbed. That much was in the news. What wasn't in the news was that the bank manager was working late. He had his gun and confronted the thief. He got off one shot before being shot himself. Chris, he's in critical condition. If he dies, it's murder. You and your wife could be implicated after the fact.
I don't know anything.
But I do. I found the blood trail and followed it down the street, right up to your shop door. Now, come on, Chris. Where's the money? And where's the robber?
Just leave me alone. I don't know anything. Leave me alone.
He's only guessing. He doesn't have any evidence against us. So, stop worrying.
I can't take it anymore. It's blood money. He killed for it. You killed for it. We have to get rid of it.
Will you stop your whining? I've got everything worked out. We are going on a trip. You and I.
What do you mean? What sort of trip?
Don't worry, darling. Lenore has everything worked out.
What are we doing here? On the pier?
You said it yourself. We have to get rid of the money. So, I've got all the money here in this bag. See? I've weighed it down with these rocks.
You mean you're gonna throw it in the ocean?
I don't see what else we can do. The thief is dead. Laundering the money will only give us about half. Really isn't worth it.
Oh, Lenore. Thank God. Look, I know that things have been tough, but it'll get better, I promise. We just have to... Lenore? What are you... No, please, Lenore, don't.
The sharks were pretty hungry tonight. I'm sorry, Chris. I truly am. And now to take care of that Detective O'Brien and tie up one more loose end.
George Eliot once wrote, "Our deeds determine us, as much as we determine our deeds. And as evil continues to grow, so does that fate which is called karma." I'll return shortly with our final act. Meet Jerry Connors, family man, businessman, psychopathic killer. The Convincer by Winslow Swan. Now available on Amazon. Jerry Connors. He can convince you to do anything, even die.
Have you heard any good books lately? Audiobooks from Winslow Swan Now available on Spotify.
The politician Kevin McCarty once said, "For the innocent, the past may hold a reward, but for the treacherous, it's only a matter of time before the past delivers what they truly deserve."
Thought you would never get home, Mrs. Everett.
What the? Who's that? How did you get into my house?
Oh, we detectives have our ways. Now, come on, Lenore. You don't mind if I call you Lenore, do you?
I don't suppose why not. Do I still have to call you detective?
Walter will be fine. Now that we're on a first-name basis, let's say we talk about something.
Like what?
Why don't you pick a subject?
Like $250,000?
Good girl. Let's talk about $250,000 and where it might be at the moment.
So you know, it isn't here.
I've already looked around. No, it isn't here. Perhaps in your car?
Quit toying with me. You know it isn't.
So where is it, Lenore?
And if I tell you, what then?
I already saw what you did with your husband. I was watching you with binoculars. Murder, Lenore, does not become you.
What makes you think that I won't kill you?
Because of the gun I have. So don't try anything. Where's the money, Lenore?
50-50 split?
We can talk about it. Now, where is it?
Down by the pier.
Then let's go.
I left it just under the boards, by the edge.
Why don't you go in and get it, Lenore?
All right. It's right here.
You stupid woman. Knock the gun out of my hand. But I don't need a gun to kill you.
No! Let
Give
go!
it to me.
Let
Give me
go
that
of the
money.
case!
Give it what?
Let go of the case!
Help me!
Let go!
Help me, the sharks!
Quick! Grab my hand!
The sharks!
Give me the case! No. No! The money. My money! You stupid! Why didn't you let go of the craze? My money? Gone? Gone?
As Lenore watches the sharks feeding on their latest meal, she begins to cry uncontrollably. I'll return with a final word. Psychologist Dr. Carmen Harrow once said, Jesus said, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you." Karma goes a step further and dictates that what you do unto others will come back to you. I think Jesus and the Hindus really had the same idea. Think about that the next time you want to say or do something nasty to someone else. Our cast included Raven Adams, Crimson McKenzie, and Mick Davis. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan.
And now, a preview of our next tale.
I just don't like it, Peter.
Lisa, darling, what's wrong with it?
It seems to be staring directly at me.
It's only a portrait, nothing more. Just a lot of paint and pigment.
But the eyes, Peter. The eyes. They seem to follow me, no matter where I stand in the room.
Really? I think your imagination's running away with you.
I don't care what you think, Peter. I hate it. I hate it. Do you hear me? I hate it.
This is your host, Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us to the doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully.
Epilogue. The butler did it.
The butler didn't do it. Hey guys, this is Crimson.
And this is Swan. And we'd love to know what you think of the stories.
Even if it's bad.
So leave us a comment.
Or give us a thumbs up.
Thank you.
It lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. If you ever have the chance to go to a gallery or museum, you will find the portraits of many people, some famous, others you have never heard of. The one thing that you will notice, if the artist was good, are the eyes. Stare at the portrait long enough, and perhaps you may see an imperceptible movement of those eyes.
I hated it. From the moment that Peter brought it into the room, I despised it. I'm not sure why. I only know that I couldn't stand to look at it. He had found the wretched thing tucked away in a dark corner of the basement where it should have stayed. We had just moved into the old house by the sea a month ago. I was already nervous about the house, but I soon got used to the sound of the sea. It was nice. I realized that it had a calming effect on me. That is, until Peter found that horrible, wretched painting.
Lisa, it's only a painting.
And you're insisting on hanging it in the living room? But why?
Because we bought an old house by the sea, that's why. I mean, what better way to decorate than with the portrait of an old sea captain? I think it gives the room a bit of an old world style.
Well, I think it's hideous. I mean, look at the scowl. You can almost feel the hatred coming from him. makes me shudder just to look at it.
Oh, Lisa, I think if the artist were alive, he would kiss you.
No, Peter, I mean it. There seems to be something evil about it. Who is he, anyway?
I haven't the slightest idea. You know what? I think maybe I'll go to the library, see if anybody knows anything about it.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Hi. Yeah, I'm wondering if you could possibly help me out with something.
Well, I can always do my best.
I'm assuming that the library has a local history section.
Of course, sir, and quite an extensive one. Was there anything in particular you were looking for?
I'm not sure. My name's Peter Radner, by the way. Nice to meet you. My wife and I bought what I believe y'all called the Wells House.
Oh, so you are the new owner. Well, let me welcome you to our small seaside village.
Oh, thank you. You know, everybody here has been so kind to us.
You'll find that we always welcome newcomers to the village, and I can probably help you with any inquiries you may have about your new home.
I was just wondering about the history of the property.
Oh, that. It was built by Captain Angus Wells for his new bride. I'm sure that you've seen the Widow's Walk.
Yes, we have. In fact, that's kind of what drew us to the place to start with.
As I understand it, Captain Angus married a girl much younger than himself. He built the house specifically with the Widow's Walk on the second floor, a place where she could look out over the ocean to wait for her dear husband.
What sort of man was the captain?
Hard, cruel. Some of the stories that were recorded are very hard to read. It's no wonder that your house has been regarded as, well, haunted.
Haunted? What? No, we've been there a month now. We haven't seen or heard anything.
Then you are one of the lucky ones.
Take a look at this. You might like it. I took a photo of the portrait that I found in the basement.
I do declare. I'd always heard that there was a portrait, but I believed it to have been lost.
Well, I guess I found it.
Oh, where is it now?
Oh, hanging above the fireplace in my living room.
Take my advice, Mr. Radner. Burn it in that fireplace.
Okay, now you're sounding like my wife. She hates the thing, says that there's evil in it.
She may not be wrong, Mr. Radner. Best thing to do is burn it. Frame it all. Burn it until there's nothing left.
The Mexican artist and painter Frida Kahlo once said, "I leave you my portrait so that you will have my presence all the days and nights that I am away from you." A rather chilling statement, at least in this case. I'll return shortly with Act 2.
The only witness to her murder cannot speak. Until now. Click. A Tale of Revenge by Winslow Swan. Now available on Amazon. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
American photographer Paul Caponegro once said, "It's one thing to make a picture of what a person looks like. It's another thing to make a portrait of who they are."
I hated that portrait even more. I was getting to the point to where I couldn't even go into the living room without staring at it. Its cruel eyes, hardened mouth, and the way the artist had captured the subject made me feel as if the man was pure evil. Oh, Peter, thank goodness.
Lisa, what's going on?
I'm just glad you're finally home.
You look as if you've seen a ghost.
No, nothing like that. Did you find out about the man in the portrait?
Sure did. Captain Angus Wells was the guy's name. He built the house for his wife.
Sounds very ordinary.
Oh, he was no ordinary sea captain. Very hard, very bitter. In fact, he apparently murdered his wife right in this room.
In here? Where you hung the portrait? Oh, Peter.
No, it's okay. I mean, the librarian told me our house is reputed to be haunted.
Maybe not by a ghost, but something more malevolent. I was determined not to let a portrait get to me. I made it a point to look at it, dust around it, basically make my own presence known.
Harlot.
Hello? Who's there?
A slut thou art, and a slut thou shalt always be.
Who said that? Where are you?
You mean you can hear me?
I said to answer me. Who is in here?
The portrait, dear lady. My immortal visage captured on canvas. Captain Angus Wells at your service.
Oh my God. It just can't be.
You remind me a lot of my dear departed wife, the harlot. But you are a beautiful flower that should be cared for, admired, loved.
This just can't be happening.
Oh, but it is, my dear lady. It most assuredly is.
I was hoping you could take a look at the portrait and maybe give us a readout on what's going on around here.
I'm not sure that me looking at the cursed thing will do any good. However, when you told me about it, I was intrigued.
Well, I'm glad for that. Why don't you come on inside? My wife should be around here somewhere. Hey, would you care for something to drink?
Oh, no, thank you.
What do you think?
Your photograph of the portrait did not do it any justice.
Yeah, I looked. I could not find an artist's name on it anywhere.
Gives me the creeps just looking at it. I think I will have that drink.
You got it. Anything in particular?
Oh, whatever you have.
So, what do you think?
I can only tell you the legend of the painting. From all accounts, it was painted by a voodoo priest.
Oh, you have got to be kidding.
At least that was the story I was told. Captain Angus fully believed in the Haitian voodoo practices. Some say the portrait was painted by the devil himself.
And do you believe that?
Oh, Lisa, this is Mr. Blevins, the librarian.
You didn't answer my question. Do you believe this portrait is pure evil?
To be honest, Mrs. Radner, I do.
Have you both lost your senses?
Oh, please, Peter. Get rid of it. I don't care what you do with it, but get it out of this house.
No, I refuse to believe in such nonsense.
Mrs. Radner, why do you think the portrait is evil?
Just look at it. And the eyes. They follow me around. And yesterday, it spoke to me.
Oh, come on, Lisa.
I don't care if you believe me or not, Peter. I just have the feeling that something awful is going to happen.
Mary Ellen Mark, the American photographer, once said, "In a portrait, you always leave part of yourself behind. In the case of Captain Angus Wells, he has left considerably more." I'll return with Act 3.
if you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today. Hey guys, this is Crimson.
And this is Swan. And we'd love to know what you think of the stories.
Even if it's bad.
So leave us a comment.
Or give us a thumbs up.
Thank you.
Vincent van Gogh once said, "And painted portraits have a life of their own that comes from deep in the soul of the painter and where the machine can't go."
He doesn't believe me.
You don't believe it either.
Shut up. Just shut up.
Peter doesn't really love you, you know. He's only using you.
No, it's not true.
But it is, my dear. If he cared for you, don't you think he would have gotten rid of my portrait?
Lisa? Are you in here? Lisa? Lisa?
Yes, Peter. I am.
Well, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? Looking at the portrait that you insisted upon hanging.
Lisa, why don't we go out for some fresh air or...
For what, Peter? Aren't I being the dutiful wife? Staying here, looking at the portrait?
Lisa, what's gotten into you?
Nothing, dear husband. I'm simply opening my eyes to the portrait. You know, the one of Captain Angus Wells.
Lisa, put the scissors down!
But don't you love me, darling? Don't you want to take me in your arms? Hold me. Kiss me.
You know what to do, my love.
Oh my God, the portrait!
You have done well. Now, join me.
Dear Lord! Yes, I need the police at 56 Oceanside, and hurry. What? Oh, yes, there has been a murder. I came in and found the body. Who? Oh, Mr. Peter Radner is the victim. I believe he's dead. His wife? I don't know. I'm not sure.
He looks so dead, doesn't he?
And you look so ravishing.
The portrait. But now Mrs. Radner is standing beside Captain Angus Wells, within the portrait. And she's holding a pair of bloody scissors.
The librarian drops the phone receiver in disbelief. He notices that the captain in the portrait is no longer scowling, but smiling as he looks at his new bride. I'll return shortly with a final word. what happened to the portrait? From what I understand, it was taken by the librarian and destroyed. He made sure that there was nothing left except a pile of ashes. And Lisa Radner? Oh, she was never found. The police decided, for reasons unknown, she murdered her husband and then fled the scene. There is still a warrant for her arrest. Our cast included Darren Marlar, Mick Davis, Dave Arkipov, and Crimson McKenzie. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan.
And now, a preview of our next tale.
Oh, Bill, you don't know what it's like. Every day, more and more tests, and my head feels on the verge of bursting.
Then leave him. You could come away with me.
He won't let me, Bill. I told you before, his power is greater than anyone I've ever met.
A carnival magician that suddenly can read minds? I don't believe it.
You've been his publicist and his agent for over a year now. Can you doubt his power?
This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us through the doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the world of your terrifying imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully.
Epilogue. The butler did it.
It lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. The definition of psychic, according to the Oxford Dictionary, means relating to phenomena that are apparently inexplicable by natural laws, especially involving psychic powers. I'm sure that we have all had some sort of vision or premonition in our lifetime. But what of those people who claim to be true psychics?
Okay, now turn to any page of the book. Just don't tell me what it is.
Please, Maven. I'm tired. Can we do this later?
Joyce, we have to be ready for the performance next week in Boston. Come on, turn to a page.
Fine, Maven. Whatever you say.
Have you found one?
Yes, I have.
Now, concentrate on that first word at the top of the page. Really concentrate.
My head. It's killing me.
Concentrate. Joyce, you must be ready.
Am I interrupting?
Damn it. Bill, as a publicist, you have no equal, but man, you have got some rotten timing.
I'm sorry, Maven. I just wanted to go over the press release before your train leaves tomorrow.
There'll be plenty of time for that. Wait here, will ya? I gotta go inside. I find myself in need of uplifting spirits. How about you, Bill? Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you.
Please look after Joyce, then. She's had a very trying day.
Bill, is that you?
I'm here, Joyce. He's been pushing you again, hasn't he?
Oh, Bill, you don't know what it's like. Every day, more and more tests, and my head feels on the verge of bursting.
Then leave him. You could come away with me.
He won't let me, Bill. I told you before. His power is greater than anyone I've ever met.
A carnival magician that suddenly can read minds? I don't believe it.
You've been his publicist and his agent for over a year now. Can you doubt his power?
Look, Joyce, many magicians use so-called psychic powers to make a career. It's fun, I grant you, but to take it seriously is, well, idiotic.
Then I must be an idiot. I know, Bill. I've seen it. He truly is a psychic. He can read the minds of those he's near.
So, why can't he read my mind?
That is a good question, Mr. Bill Stakely, and one in which I have been searching for an answer. It's as if you have a blockage within your mind.
It's not blockage, Maven. It's simply reality.
Please, Maven, let me go and lay down.
Of course, my dear. We can try again later this evening.
Maven, why don't you let her alone?
Whatever do you mean, dear boy?
You know exactly what I mean. I don't know what sort of power you have over her, but it is clear to me that it is not healthy.
Would you like to see the kind of power that I do have over Joyce? Come with me.
What are we doing in her bedroom, Maven?
See how peaceful she looks? Her face no longer contorted in pain. She sleeps the sleep of an angel. Absolutely beautiful.
So what's your point?
You asked what sort of power I have. I'm about to show you.
Be careful with that gun.
A small caliber hand pistol. Nothing extraordinary about it. And it is fully loaded.
What are you doing now?
Quite obviously, I'm taking the bullets out. We wouldn't want any accidents. And now we can begin.
Begin what? Maven, what are you trying to prove?
Joyce, can you hear me?
Yes, Maven, I hear you.
There is a gun beside you. I want you to pick it up.
Yes, Maven.
Now, Joyce, put the gun directly at your heart.
Yes, Maven.
In God's name, what are you doing?
Damn it, Bill, don't break my concentration like that. There are no bullets in the gun, remember?
All right, Maven, you've proved your point.
Joyce, I want you to pull the trigger.
Joyce, don't do it.
Do you see now, Bill, the power that I have over her?
Albert Einstein once said the intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. I'll be back shortly with Act 2.
Hey guys, this is Crimson.
And this is Swan. And we'd love to know what you think of the stories.
Even if it's bad.
So leave us a comment.
Or give us a thumbs up.
Thank you.
Frederick Lenz once asked, "What does it mean to be psychic?" Essentially, it means to feel rather than think all the time.
I'm so glad you came with us, Bill.
Like I had a choice? Your so-called husband threatened to fire me if I didn't. Right now, I can't afford to lose a client.
I almost wish that you had lost him as a client.
Why do you say that?
Oh, Bill, don't you see what he's doing? He simply wants you close so that he can read your mind.
But he already admitted that he can't. I have some sort of block against him.
It won't matter, Bill. He'll find a way around it. He always does.
Ah, there you are, Bill. Been looking for you. Is your cabin satisfactory?
Yes, it is, but why did you want me to come along on this tour?
Well, I've been working on some more experiments for the stage show. I needed someone that I could try them out on, and, well, you were the most logical choice.
But you said... you told me that you couldn't...
I still can't read your mind, Bill. You have nothing to fear. From me.
Maven, please, let Bill go home. We can find someone else.
Oh, my dear, dear, dear Joyce. My mind is made up here. I'm sure that you and Bill will be a most entertaining attraction.
Bill, what are you doing here?
Get whatever you need, Joyce. I'm getting you away from Maven.
But that's impossible. I told you, I'm bound to him, no matter what.
That's baloney and you know it. Now come on.
Where are we going?
There's a brief stop in Briston. Maven is asleep. We are getting off. I've already arranged a car to take us up to Charlotte. By the time Maven wakes up, we will be 1,000 miles in the opposite direction.
Do you really think we can?
I know that we can.
Where are we?
Just outside of Charlotte. There's a small motel up ahead that I made reservations at.
I just have the funny feeling that Maven is...
Maven is on the train, still asleep, and headed the other way. Now, don't worry. I've got all this planned out. Hey, anybody here?
Look over there. Someone coming out of the shadows.
I thought you two would never get here. I've been waiting on you forever.
Maven! But how?
Sure. No, in fact, no. Let me have Joyce explain it to you.
He's done it. He was able to read your mind.
No, that's impossible.
More importantly, I was able to manipulate your thoughts, Bill. I, quote-unquote, suggested this place for you. The owner's an old friend of mine from the carnival days. He contacted me when you made the reservation.
My head.
Yes, Bill. My mind over yours. Finally. Step over to the wall on your right. You see? A small retaining wall. And beyond, a 200-foot drop off the cliff.
Ugh, what are you doing?
You are going to die tonight, Bill. You are going over that wall.
Please, Maven, don't do it.
I knew what you were thinking even before I broke through your mind. Do you really think I was going to let you take Joyce from me?
Stop it, Maven.
No, Bill. You are going over. Just another suicide.
No, Maven, I won't.
Oh, whoa, hey, stop, take your hands off me. You're going over the cliff.
Bill, look out.
You're going. Ah!
Bill and Joyce peer over the small wall and see the crumpled body of Maven 100 feet down on a ledge. The end of our story, you say? Oh no. More surprises lay ahead when I return with Act 3.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
It has been 6 months since the accident. Maven lies in a bed in his opulent house, paralyzed and without the ability to talk. His wife, Joyce, becomes his constant caregiver, save for the nurse who comes at night to help.
What does the doctor say?
That he could pass at any moment. Or last like this for years. Oh, Bill, this is a worse hell than when he was controlling me.
There. It's going to be okay.
You have no idea. I can still hear him in my thoughts. It's as if he has greater power.
No, I don't believe that. Look, you're overstressed. Why don't you go to the kitchen and get something to eat? Then maybe watch some TV, listen to the radio, or just read a book.
I can't. I have to stay here until the night nurse comes. And that won't be for another 2 hours.
I'll watch over him. You need to get away from this room. It isn't healthy for you.
He always said that we would be together. Forever.
Forever is a long time. Now come on. Go get you a bite to eat. Don't worry, I'll watch after him. Getting all that good oxygen, Maven. Machines, keeping everything going at a nice pace. It would be so easy to simply flick a switch, and then... no more Maven.
Are you sure, Bill, that you want to entertain that thought?
What? No, I must be hearing things.
You are hearing things, Bill. You are hearing my voice inside your head.
No, it's a trick.
No trick, my friend. The only reason that I'm still alive is because I've been concentrating all of my thoughts and willpower on you. And now, I have elevated my mind to reach yours.
What? What are you planning to do? You can't move from that bed.
True, I can't. But I can make you move. Walk over to the bureau, Bill.
Get out of my head.
Open the drawer. Now, take out the gun.
Whatever you are planning, I will stop you.
You are going to kill Joyce. You are going to call her, and when she comes to the door, you will shoot her.
No, you can't make me.
Call to her, Bill. Now, call to her.
Joyce! Joyce, come here.
Now, aim the gun at the door. When she opens it, pull the trigger. Now I'm through with this body. Finally. I think now I can leave.
Bill? What happened? I saw you with the gun. You fired, but you missed. And I feel so free for the first time. I don't feel Maven inside my head. I'm really free.
Are you really? Are you really, truly free?
Bill, that voice coming from your lips. No, it can't be.
Oh, yes, my dear, it can be. I simply traded minds with our friend Bill. He is dead. I am inside his body. And you and I will be together forever and ever.
No.
Forever, 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 forever.
Bill, now inhabited by the mind of Maven, begins to laugh as Joyce slowly and methodically retreats her own mind into madness. I'll return with a final word.
Hey guys, this is Crimson.
And this is Swan. And we'd love to know what you think of the stories.
Even if it's bad.
So leave us a comment.
Or give us a thumbs up.
Thank you.
Martha Beck once said, "Sometimes a psychic tells you something and it feels wrong, and others may be right on the money. It's your choice about whom to trust, and giving that trust is something we do ourselves." Our cast included Darren Marlar, Annie Mick, and Raven Adams. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan.
And now, a preview of our next tale.
Sarah? Sarah! Open this door! Open this door now!
Why? So that you can hit me again? Or worse?
Sarah, you can't keep me locked up in here! Sarah, open this door! Have you gone insane?
Perhaps I have, Keith. Perhaps I've finally realized that I have gone insane.
This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us through the doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully.
Epilogue. That butler did it.
Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. Leo Tolstoy once said, "What counts in making a happy marriage is not so much how compatible you are, but how you deal with incompatibility." Every day there are couples who marry, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, until death do they part.
I brought you a nice snack, Keith. Oh, now look. You haven't even touched your lunch. Well, no matter. I'll take it. Keith, it's such a lovely day. Why don't you get out of this stuffy old room for a bit? We could go for a walk down to the pond or the meadow. We used to do that quite a bit, you know. I think it would do you a world of good. What would you like for dinner? Keith? I could get something out of the freezer and make it for ya. Whatever you would like. We have tenderloin, chicken, steaks, or would you rather have some fish with that special sauce I make? I remember how you used to love my sauce. All right, dear. I'm sorry that I disturbed you. Maybe I could find a movie or something to watch while we eat our dinner. Type. Always typing. Always writing. Still, that's what you signed up for when you agreed to marry him. How much more, Keith? How much more must I take? Can't you even tell me? It's almost 6, dear. You still haven't told me what you want for dinner. Don't you worry about it. I'll come up with something. You never even touched your lunch. Or the snack I left you. Never mind. I'll take the trays with me. You don't eat my cooking. You won't even talk to me. Fine. There. Type as much as you want, Keith. As much as you want. Some nice pork chops? Maybe the smell will bring you out of whatever world you're in. He stopped. Oh wait, the key. Where did I put it? Oh, where is that darn... Ugh! Here it is.
Sarah? Are you out there?
I'm right here, Keith.
There seems to be something wrong with this door.
What seems to be the matter?
Well, the blasted thing won't open. That's what the matter is.
Perhaps because I've locked it.
You what? Sarah, what are you saying? Open this door immediately.
It's just a game, Keith. A silly little game.
Come on. Open this door. I'm getting very angry. Now open this damn door!
Oh, I couldn't do that, Keith. Not now. You see, it's too late now.
Former President Ronald Reagan once said, "There is no greater happiness for a man than approaching a door at the end of a day, knowing someone on the other side of that door is waiting for the sound of his footsteps." But what, your host asks, happens if the door is locked? I'll return shortly with Act 2.
No, you weren't scared, were you?
Mystery, horror, thriller, suspense.
Novels and short story collections from Winslow Swan, now available from Amazon.
Albert Einstein once said, "Women marry men hoping they will change. Men marry women hoping they will not."
What a wonderful old movie. Oh my. I didn't realize what time it was. Best check on Keith. Ah! I thought I asked you to fix this top step. No matter.
Sarah? Is that you? Are you there?
Yes, Keith. I'm here.
Have you finally come to your senses? Decided to open this door?
Well, I have thought about it.
Sarah, if you don't open this door, I swear I'll break it down.
And how will you do that? You always said what a solid door it was that you put in.
Sarah, I'm warning you.
Oh, that's rich. Coming from you.
Sarah, please. You have to let me out.
Have to? Why should I have to?
Sarah, what is it that you want?
I'm afraid it's much too late for that. I'm old, Keith. Old and ugly, by your standards. Too old to have children. I'm sorry that we lost the one I should have had.
It's all right, Sarah. It's all right. Look, let me out and we can have a good talk about this. Isn't that what you want? To talk?
I'm not sure anymore, Keith. I'm not sure what I want anymore. My, what a wonderful day. So bright and clear. Too bad you had the one and only window walled up, Keith. You could have seen what such a beautiful day we were having. Can't concentrate with all that sunlight. The only window you had it bricked up.
Sarah, let me out of here. I demand that you let me out.
I went for a walk today, Keith. You know, like we used to do. I really think that doctors should prescribe walking instead of all those pills. I went down to the meadows. Oh, you should have seen how green the grass was.
I could go with you. Down to the meadows. We could have a picnic. Yes, we could have a wonderful picnic with those little sandwiches you used to make. Oh, we can bring the radio and dance in the grass.
In our bare feet? Oh, how I used to love to dance.
and quite the dancer you were, Sarah. Now, please, open the door and let's talk about whatever you want to talk about.
The time has come, the walrus said, to talk of many things. Of shoes and chips and sealing wax, of cabbages and kings, and why the sea is boiling hot, and whether pigs have wings.
Yes, whatever you would like. Or perhaps go for another walk. Just, please, unlock the door. Let me out. Sarah? Sarah? Open this damn door!
meat. Will you stop it? Stop it! Stop it! I can't stand it anymore! Do you hear me? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Comedian and radio personality Jack Benny once said, "My wife Mary and I have been married for 47 years, and not once have we had an argument serious enough to consider divorce. Murder, yes, but divorce? Never." I'll return shortly with Act 3.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
American author Barbara DeAngelis once said, "Marriage is not a noun, it's a verb. It isn't something you get, it's something you do. It's the way you love your partner every day."
Eight in the morning and you're still making all of that racket. Good thing we don't have neighbors. I would have to apologize for you.
Sarah, please, open the door. For God's sake, I'm sick.
You're sick? You're sick. You're sick. What about me? You were always saying how sick in the head I was. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't as smart as you, or as refined as you.
You have to let me out, Sarah. I haven't eaten anything in days. I'm dying.
Are you? Are you really dying? Is your tongue all swollen up? Are your lips black and starting to crack?
This isn't human. You can't just leave me in here.
Oh, you're right, Keith. I guess it was silly of me to lock you up in there. I wasn't going to. Really, I wasn't. I saw the key in the lock and just, well, I suppose I lost my head for a moment.
So you will let me out?
I'm not quite sure, Keith. I'm really not quite sure. Knit 1, purl 2. Knit 1, purl 2. I really loved you, Keith. I really did. I don't even know why I locked you in. Seemed like such a good idea at the time. I always meant to let you out, honestly. Do you believe me? You believe me, don't you?
I do believe you, Sarah. Please. Let me out.
Oh, I brought this rocking chair up here so that we could have a little chat. I have my knitting and the radio's playing. Something nice.
Sarah, I believe you. Please. Please, just let me out. I'm so weak.
Do you think it could have all been so different had you married someone else? Would you have loved her? You didn't know how stupid I was, did you, Keith?
Please, Sarah.
Knit 1, purl 2. Knit 1, purl 2. I'm so sorry, Keith. So sorry that I bored you. Sorry I didn't understand your work. I should have just gone away, had my baby, and left you in peace. It's so funny. It all doesn't seem real anymore. It's almost as if you left me. You simply walked into your little room, clickety-clack, and never came out. No matter. Keith, I've made a decision. I'm going to unlock the door. Don't come out right away. Do you understand? I've already packed my things in the car. After I unlock the door, I'm going down the stairs, and I'm leaving you. Keith, do you understand? Now, please don't try to follow me. I'm not sure where I'm going, but it will be far from you. Keith, do you hear? Ah!
Eventually, the bodies of Sarah and Keith were discovered. Sarah had broken her neck after falling down the stairs. Keith had slowly starved to death. I'll return shortly with a final word.
It is in all of us. Waiting, watching, growing. Evil Within by Winslow Swan, now available on Amazon.
Till death do us part. The final vow that a couple takes when entering holy matrimony. To some, it is a very solemn vow and not to be taken lightly. To others, perhaps, it is simply a goal. Our cast included Crimson McKenzie and Winslow Swan. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan. This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us to the Doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully.
Epilogue. The butler did it. Crimson.
And this is Swan. And we'd love to know what you think of the stories.
Even if it's bad.
So leave us a comment.
Or give us a thumbs up.
Thank you.